If you missed our show last week, here's a quick recap. Few days we've been hunting African game for the purpose of providing meat for a local SOS children's village. The SOS Children's Village is a place for orphans where they are fed, housed, and even educated. And we wanted to do whatever we could for these kids.
I'm shaking, I'm nervous, I want to know. I hate not knowing.
Okay, there's a good impala that just came in the back of the water hole here that I'm gonna try to take a shot at. He's coming in there, and there's a smaller one in front of him, but it's a good one.
An impala is one of the most common animals to be harvested here in Africa. It's a little bit like our whitetail. This one in particular was definitely above average, and my dad was just ready to get something on the ground.
Okay, folks, I just shot my first impala, only impala. That was a good shot, don't you think?
That's a good shot. Good shot.
I was fired up, and I did exactly what I was supposed to. I put the string on my nose, made sure everything was lined up because I didn't want to make any errors. And after I shot, there was blood coming out everywhere, just like the ramcat's supposed to work. Okay, we just found him. Let's go up and take a look.
About tripped over him.
Yeah.
Kevin and Jada, 2 impalas, 0.
Jada's is in there, and mine too. We both shot impalas, probably within the same hour. Must be impala hour.
I'm sleepy. We had a pretty good day yesterday. So we're back in the blind this morning. We had to get up extra early because Austin just had to get his sunrise shot. So we're here earlier than usual. But this was supposed to be a really good spot. So hopefully we have another good day today. Been a pretty slow morning. It's super windy out, and so the animals aren't moving too much. There's a really nice warhawk in front of us. I'm gonna try to take a shot. was a perfect shot. That was perfect.
That was perfect.
That's what I'm talking about. Perfect shot on a warthog. That was so awesome. That was great.
I was really excited that I was able to make a perfect shot on this warthog. Warthogs are really unique animals. Their tusks are actually their top teeth that just curl outside of their mouth, and they're called warthogs because they have warts on both sides of their face. They're a very odd looking animal, but they're also very cool in their own way. I just shot a really nice warthog. It was really sweet. We just took some pictures with it. It's super windy, so we didn't get an interview outside with the pig, but it was really cool. The guide said that it was a huge pig, one of the biggest ones that he sees out here. So, but now we're just gonna wait for some zebras or maybe some kudu. It's a really good spot for both of those. So we're just gonna keep sitting here and hopefully we see something else today. This experience in Africa has been so amazing. To sit in the blind and see so many different species of animals and see how different they are compared to most of the animals we see back at home has been so cool.
The eland like to move later in the evening too, so we still got about an hour or so left of light, so we got some time.
The eland is the biggest animal in the antelope species. Honestly, I didn't know a whole lot about the eland, and I was actually getting set up on a kudu, but Julio held me off because there was a big bull coming in, and he told me that I was gonna want to take this one, so we got set up on this eland. We waited a little bit and it was getting dark quick, so we decided to go after this animal, and it looked like the ramcat did its job. We had a great blood trail, and thankfully at the end there was this beautiful eland. I was so excited about this animal. After talking to Julio about it and realizing how big of an accomplishment this was, I couldn't be happier. This is just a beautiful animal. There's a lot of people that have to come back 3 or 4 different times to shoot one of these, and for me to be able to get it on my first trip to Namibia is just absolutely awesome. The hunt so far has been going really well. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up, including a little detour to find some adventure here in Namibia. Big Boys TV will be right back. We've been hunting in Africa for about a week now, and it seemed like my mom and my sister were getting a little bit of cabin fever, so we decided that we were going to go out and do some sightseeing. There's a lot of different things that you can do in Africa, and something my dad loves to do is snowmobiling, so we decided to go four-wheeling in the sand dunes in Namibia, which was close enough to snowmobiling in snow in Michigan. Okay, if that wasn't adventurous enough for you, maybe you could consider this one. Jumping out of a plane that's perfectly safe. But why not? What's the worst that could happen? When I had graduated high school, my mom promised me that she would go skydiving with me someday. So when we landed at this airport, I figured this was the perfect time to do it here in Namibia. I think I was more nervous when I was on the ground getting suited up than when I was actually in the plane. One of the other places that we got to visit was Victoria Falls. And that was just an amazing view, one of the most beautiful places that I have ever been. Victoria Falls is actually the largest waterfall in the world, and it's roughly twice the height of Niagara Falls. Well, we're back from our few days of travel, and we're gonna start hunting again. I'm looking for these dogs to stop being obnoxious. What I'm looking for is a kudu, a gemsbuck, and a mountain zebra. And my dad's looking for a ton of different stuff because he hasn't gotten as much as I have. But should be a good week, so let's start hunting. Mickey, come here! Come here, Mickey!
The dog is crazy.
Come here, Mickey! Come here! Hi. Mickey. If she just didn't bite, it'd be great. There, look at you. You're being nice.
Okay, folks, we got a bunch of wildebeest down here that we're trying to wait for him to leave because we have kudu over here. We've got a nice kudu that came in with a cow. But doesn't like all these wildebeest at the water hole, so we just gotta wait. We've got a bull chasing probably 30 animals, wildebeest down here. You can hear them. So now we're just gonna be patient. It's a nice kudu, and I want to make sure and take a respectable one home with me and harvest a good one. So if he comes back in, I'm gonna take him. Okay, folks, we got a bunch of wildebeest down here. We've got a nice kudu that came in with a cow, but doesn't like all these wildebeest at the water hole, so we just gotta wait. We've got a bull chasing probably 30 animals, wildebeest down here. So now we're just gonna be patient. It's a nice kudu, and I wanna make sure and take a respectable one home with me and harvest a good one. So if he comes back in, I'm gonna take him.
Right after my dad released the arrow, he knew that this shot was not what he was hoping for. But happens to everybody, and they were going to do whatever they could to find this animal.
All right, folks, I was really nervous on that shot. I don't know why. I just get excited still. And I meant to shoot a little bit more forward. I would say probably 6 inches to the left. And I don't know if I just jumped or got excited or nervous or what, but it was a little bit far back, so there's a good chance that it's a liver shot right at the back of the liver, because we went down and we can see him, and he's just standing up here, maybe about 120 yards. So we just went back into the blind, and we're just gonna let him lay, and that's the thing to do. There's no sense in pushing him. We'll let him lay down and expire right there.
After letting this kudu lay for a little bit, they took the dog out to see if they could either find this animal or bay him up so my dad could get another shot. And sure enough, this animal was not dead yet, and they have this amazing little hunting dog that bayed up this kudu and was able to get my dad another shot.
Okay, folks, here is my big boy down. He came in to the water hole, and I shot a little bit far back, and so I ended up having to let him lay down. Between us finding the blood and then putting the dog on it, he bayed him up. Can't believe this little dog right here can bay up an animal this big. It was able to get in there and get another shot into him, and he died very, very quick.
We've been having a great hunt here in Africa so far, and we've got a lot more to come next week. But in the meantime, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and BigBoysTV.com. And we had a nice springbuck come in, and he was presenting himself. Why do I keep saying that?
I think because
I'm trying to think how. A place where This week we're going to be talking about scent prevention. There's 3 steps when it comes to scent prevention. The first one is making sure that you wash all of your clothes in a scent preventing product. We prefer to use Dead Downwind. Step 2, after we've washed and dried our clothes in the scent prevention detergent, we're going to throw it in a scent tight tote to keep out all the outside odors. Step number 3, you want to use a scent preventing field spray. You use it when you're in the woods and you spray it on your clothes just in case your clothes have come into contact with any other outside odors.